What's up, Chris Ryan Fitness fam? Who's ready to crush it with me here today? I have an absolutely fantastic 45-minute strength advanced level total body burner coming your way here today. We're going to be getting on after with some heavy dumbbells, heavy mini band, heavy body weight exercises right there. That means they're going to be tough, right? But you're going to be way tougher here today. So let's go right on into a quick little dynamic warm-up. Start out with those feet planted firmly, palms facing down towards the ground. Start crisscrossing those arms one over another, left over right, right over left you go. Back and forth. Keep that chest open, nice, tall, proud right there. And then go ahead and turn those palms facing on up. Pull your thumbs right behind you as far as you can. Of course, if you would like shout outs here today, you have any feedback, or you just want to say whatever is on your mind here today, go ahead and populate it right there on into that chat, everybody. You know, I love to give those live shout outs as much as possible in these classes. Throw those elbows up nice and high. Stretch out through those lats, those tries for 2 and 1. Let's go right on into it, everybody. High plank position. Eyes are down towards the ground. And you're going to go right on into a little strong power punch through those palms. Look down towards those toes. Go into a high pike. Here we go. And then back on into the high plank. Let's hit one slow controlled push up down. Hold for a second. Hover and then push through those palms. Let's do it again. Slow controlled down. Elbows turned on in. Hold and hover. And then press right on through. Take that right foot outside that right hand. Rotate that right hand up high to the sky all the way on through. Reaching and stretching up. Touch the clouds. There you go. And then back on into center. Here we go. Left foot outside that left hand. Raise the roof right there, everybody. Touch the sun. Eyes go up to the back of that left hand. Excellent, excellent work. Back into center we go. Work it on up. All right. Looking good, everybody. Jackie A., good morning. Casa, how you doing here today? Got a date night last night. Hope your legs aren't tired there, Casa. Take it down and through. Left foot down. Kick up that right foot as high as you can. Little single leg toe touch. Soft knee position. You will have some single leg RDLs here later in the workout. Back and forth you go. Adi, how you doing here today? Jackie A. right there as well. Corrine Brooke in the house. Oh, yeah. Finally catching live as well. Back and forth you go. Oh, amazing, amazing work, everybody. Now we're going to go down, squat down nice and deep through those heels. You're going to take that right hand down. Left hand rotates up high to the sky. Eyes go up to the back of that left hand. Reaching and stretching all the way on up. And then coming down to the ground. You go with that left hand. Right hand goes all the way up to the sky. Reach on up as high as possible right there for 2 and 1. Take your hands right there on those toes. Push your hips through to the sky. Face in towards those knees as much as you can. So you're powering through those heels. Bearing in your face in towards those knees, rounding your back, opening up through that lumbar spine. And then down we go one more time. Deep squat. Pull your pelvis up and underneath those hips as much as you can right there. Back and forth you go. Oh, yeah, Casey is in the house as well. Love it. This class is going to rock here today in the best way, everybody. Once again, heavies, heavy DBs, heavy mini band coming your way here today. It's time to get some muscle built. First off, though, we're going into a body weight section here in the beginning. You know when I say it's an advanced level strength workout, but we're going to start with body weight? That means something, right? And then we're going to go on into the mini band. Then we're finally going to touch the dumbbells there in the third section. But don't you worry. We'll get you pumped on up in the best way possible, everybody. Push up with a little T-raise action and go. Let's go. Time to rock and roll. Build some muscle, everybody. Abs nice and tight. Down, slow, and controlled. Don't just drop your body down to the ground. Raise that T-raise up. Keep your butt in nice and tight. A little volume driven right here. Time to tire your body on out. Slow, control down. Butt's tight, raise the roof with that T-raise position. Push the floor as hard as you can as you push yourself back up, right? Don't just think about trying to go, oh, belly button still on the ground, hips are on the ground, finally raise back up, right? I want you to control that movement as much as you can, going down for 3 to 4 seconds. That's why you practice it in the warm-up. And then you're going to go out T-raise style, squeeze through, shoulder blades engaged, elbows locked out nice and straight, turning those elbows on in toward your body the whole way through. Hitting that T-raise, keeping your glutes in nice and tight the whole way. Excellent, excellent work. Oh, yeah, Lance is in the house. What's up, Lance? For 2 and 1. Absolutely amazing work. Yeah, Corey, maybe that means expert, right? There we go. If you notice, I cut out expert, right? I just said it's advanced. Here we go. Sometimes you just got to keep life simple right there, everybody. Advanced to expert. What did I say? Advanced or expert? There we go, everybody. Hollow rock time we go. Hallelujah. Time to go to Six-Pack City. Reaching those hands up out behind you as far as you can. So your abs are nice and tight the whole way through. Knees are locked out as straight as possible. Toes flex back towards your face the whole time. reaching and stretching, keeping that lumbar spine fully in contact with the ground, but those abs under tension the whole way through. Reaching and stretching to your goals here today. Getting those abs nice and strong. Oh yeah, come on. 15 more seconds to go. Back and forth. Elbows locked out straight as possible. Head coming through those locked out arms. Keep those abs in nice and tight, everybody. Come on. Right there, right now. 3, 4, 2, and 1. Welcome to Six Pack City so far. Single leg hip thrust with a hold. So you're going to come over on your backside. I'm going to show you a different angle right here. So that left foot's down, right leg is up. Nice little static hold right there, pressing hard as you can through that heel. The right leg is locked out straight, toes flex back toward your face the whole way through. Push as hard as you can, igniting that hamstring and that glute on that left side, right? Keep on hovering right there, everybody, for a few more. Hey, here we go. 3, 4, 2, 1. Quickly switch. Butt down to the ground. Now thrust the hips up. Right foot's downtown. Left leg is up straight. And toe is flexed back toward your face right here. Driving as hard as you can through that right foot. Specifically through the heel and the midsole, not so much through the toe. Your ankle is slightly out in front of that knee the whole way through. You're power punching through that right heel, everybody. Keep that left leg locked back towards your face. Toes flexed in. 3, 2, and 1. Flip it over on your stomach now. Back extension with a little reach. So here's what you can do. Go ahead, take your thumbs to your temples. So the thumbs are touching the temples. Fingers spread nice and wide. There we go. Now pull your chest off the ground, toes on the ground, butt nice and tight. Look towards the ground in front of you. Now extend out right arm, back to center, left arm, back into center. Roll your face down to the ground. Now roll back up, squeeze through that upper back, that lumbar spine, that booty nice and tight. There you go, down and in. Alternate every single rep, right, left, and then left and right we go. Reaching, stretching, trying to pull your upper back off the ground as much as you can. So you're pulling your upper back, lengthening through those lats as much as possible, but your toes and feet are going to be on the ground. Once again, toes are pointed away from your body. You're reaching through that upper back, squeezing, pulling everything back, increasing that shoulder position the whole way through. And then you're finally going to do that extension back to center. We go for 2 and 1. Static crunch with arm raises, baby. Here we go. Flip it over on your backside. Chin in towards your chest. You're reaching up towards the sky now. Abs in nice and tight. Now, just when you think you can't reach higher, you're going to reach higher with that left hand a few inches, back to center. Right hand a few inches, back into center. Here we go. So chin is tucked in towards your chest. Both arms are reaching up as high as possible, but now you're just going to pull that rib to the hip, right? So as I reach up with that left arm, I'm going to drive that left rib to that left hip a little bit more. And then that right rib to that right hip a little bit more. Reaching and stretching, building that tension through the core the whole way through. Activate those abs as much as you can, everybody. Reach. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Keep your chin tucked in towards your chest. As you reach up, you're holding for a good second or two. Back into center, but you're not relaxing, right? We're not here to relax. We're here to build that muscle for you today in the best way. Down and up we go. Pull those ribs on in towards those hips, everybody. Fire that belly button down to that tailbone for 2. Last 1 and 1. Rest it on up. Oh, mind if I do after that one? Good Lord. Okay, pop it on up. We're getting ready to grab our mini bands now. So, mini band making its guest appearance now, right? Mini band's coming on out for some good fun. So, we're going on into this one. Take it up over top side, ever so slightly, just above your knee, right? So, you're coming on into it. Open that band on up, just like so. You're getting on after it here today in the best way. Let's go. A little knee shift time from a half range squat position. Feet just outside those hips, palms facing down towards the ground. Now both knees going in and out. Stop at this regular knee position, and then push out, back in. So there's not a ton of movement coming all the way in. Just think pushing out. There's no relaxation here today. There we go. That's what those 30-second rest intervals are for, right? Back and forth. Push as hard as you can through those heels. Linear line, ear, shoulder, and hip the whole way through. Palms are facing down towards the ground. Driving hard as you can through those heels, opening back on into center, but once again, finish it neutral. Don't come all the way in with those knees, right? You are in a half range squat. We're not in that quarter. We're getting down low, baby. Come on, right there, right now. Get it done, Lance. Come on, Corrine. Brooke, lighting on up in her first live with us on the CRF app. Let's go, Brooke. Come on, right there, right now. Push a little harder through those heels for 2 and 1, squat, quarter squat. All right, now you're gonna go down before you stand tall. Oh, down, back up to the quarter, and then down again. Now you can finally stand up. Now you're gonna squat down again. Now you're gonna squat, quarter, down, and in we go. So it's almost like a slight pulse squat up at the top, right? Down, up, oh, not too far, and then right back on into it, right? So down and up we go, back and forth, fully up, squeezing those glutes in nice and tight the whole time. Firing through those heels the whole way through, using your hands out in front of you, not resting your hands on your hips, weakening up that core, right? You're getting on after it, down, back on up, pushing through those heels the whole time. Down, hit it on home. Back and forth the whole time. Keep those glutes in nice and tight, my friends. Pull the hips through up at the top side, at the top range position. Back and forth. You go. Hit it up through. One more pairing. We go down and up. Excellent job. Lateral walk with a squat time. We go. Hit it on home. Quarter squat style position. Hit it over the left side. Big, strong steps to that left side, right? Plant those feet. Hit that squat. Now you're going to go back over to that right side, but now you're going to add in 2 squats. 1, full range motion. 2. Now you're going to go on back, right? Here we go. Spice it up a little bit right here. 3 squats, down and up, all the way through. Now you're going to go over to that right side again. Who's got 4? Oh, yeah, come on. 4, we go. Back and forth, all the way on through. Excellent job. Now we're all the way over to 5 squats, back and forth, down, right back on up. 3, come on, dig deep. 4 and 5, and then finish it on over to that right side. We'll just X out those squats because we've got more work to do right here, right now, right? Backward, forward, walk with the squat. Now we're going to do the same sequence forward. You're going to hit 1 squat now to start and out. Then you're going to hit that back pedal. Feet wide, toes pointed forward, squat down 2 times now, back and forth, and then walk it forward, and then plant those feet. And now we're at 3, right? 2, 3, we go. Now we're hitting backwards 4 times. Boom, loving it, everybody. Come on, dig deep. Strong through those heels, knees pushing right out over those toes the whole way through. I was talking, I don't know if that was 4 or 5, but either way, we're getting it done. Now we're at 5, right? 5 squats, up top side. Working through those hips the whole way through for 3. Excellent. 4 and 5. Finish side back pedal and then finish up. 6 squats. Bang them out. Come on. 1. Fire through. 2, 3. Chip into it. 4, 5, and 6. Excellent work. Now we're going oblique crunch style. Downtown on our left side. Right leg is up to start on out. Separate those knees, feet, right on through, right hand up. Push through that left forearm as hard as you can right here. So you're opening up through the hips, the core the whole time. Keeping those feet separated, toes flexed in toward your body. Hips open for business right here, and targeting right here in that low left side oblique. Keep those feet separated the whole way through. That right hand reaching up high as you can to that sky. Come on, everybody. This is your time to shine. Your time to show this minivan who the boss is here today. Your time to light up. Strength, total body, advanced level. Not for the faint of heart. It is for you. This is your Throwdown Thursday, my friends. Come on. Final 10 seconds to go. Digging deep, hard as you can. Right here, right now. 3, for 2, and 1. Excellent job. Flip it over quickly. Pivot, pivot, pivot. Right side, downtown. Left leg up. Casey, reach it up as high as you can. Power punch through that forearm. Oh, yeah. Digging deep, Corbin. Excellent job. Back and forth the whole time. Come on, Lance. Reach on up, Casa. You're not too tired, my friend, from that date last night, are you? You're reaching up, hips open, strong as you can through those hip flexors, those glutes. Power punching through that right forearm as much as you can, holding and showing yourself core stabilization through the torso, all the way down through that shoulder and that forearm and downtown through that hip, right? Here we go. Come on. Reach on up. Keep those feet separated. Keep those hips activated. Keep that sweaty smile on that face here today, everybody. Come on. Build that muscle. Build that strength right there, right now. 3. Come on. Dig deep. Last rep. 2. hold, and 1. Rest it on up. Oh my goodness. We still got more work to do. 2 down, 2 down, 4 more coming our way. Oh my goodness. Mini bands off to the side. All right, everybody. Everyone still with me? Great work. So now we're time to grab some dumbbells, right? As I fall over. So now it's time to grab some dumbbells. Maybe grab some water along the way. Towel on off. Once more, keep that smile on your face here today. This is your time to shine. Your 45-minute strength total body. Your advanced expert level. There you go. Right, Corey? Advanced expert. There we go. Headed on home. Sumo squat time. Both heavies on into our hands. Oh my, they certainly feel heavy today. Maybe extra heavy. Feet out nice and wide. Toes turned out 30 degrees. Downtown, slow, controlled. Uptown we go. Eyes are forward the whole way through. Knuckles are pointed down towards the ground. We're going for a big, strong, full range of motion right here, everybody. So we're going down deep as far as you can, keeping that posture intact the whole way through. Toes turned down out, 30 degrees, give or take, pushing as hard as you can through the heels, opening up, squeezing through the inner thigh and those glutes as much as you can. Neutral spine the whole way through. Long, strong, full range of motion right here, everybody. Back and forth. Power punch through those heels. Up top side. Squeeze those glutes, baby. Come on. Down. Push through those heels hard as you can. And bring your hips through at that top side position as much as possible. Stay in the exact same position. Now you're going to go right on in to a sumo good morning. Soft knees the whole way through. Hinge back. Pull through up at the top side. Hinging back. Pulling through at that top side position. Ear, shoulder, and hip the whole way through. Back and forth the whole time. Oh, yeah. I'm on Corey. Excellent, excellent job. Back and forth, down, and then right back on up we go. Pushing your butt back far as you can, but notice my knees slightly bent the whole way through because I'm just going to pull the hips through up at the top side. I'm not trying to lock those knees, put undue stress in those knees. I want to take stress and tension in those hamstrings. Lumbar spine intact with those shoulders pushing back, pulling through. Pushing back, and then pulling right on through. Down, hit it on home. 2 and 1. Single leg RDL time now. So you warmed up earlier, right? Body weight. Now you got both heavies in your hands. Kick up that left foot. Push hard through that right heel. Down, slow control. Pull through up at the top side. Push as hard as you can through that right heel. Not so much through the toe. Knuckles are pointed down towards the ground. Your eyes remain down towards the ground ever so slightly. It's vertical shin position the whole way through. So the knee is up over the top side of that ankle. Go down slow, but apply force generation and pressure through that heel and the midsole. Opening up that hamstring as much as you can. Down. Push as hard as you can through that right foot, everybody. Back and forth you go. Full grip on those handles. Right there. 3, 4, 2. Last rep, best rep, and 1. Let's go and switch it on up. Left foot forward now. Right heel kicking on up. Kick up that right heel up high to the sky. Power punch through that left heel. Down, right back up. Go slow and steady into this movement pattern as much as you can. Don't just fall down with the weights. Control that descent. Control that rise back on up by pushing, not just thinking about raising your shoulders, right? You're pushing through that foot as hard as you can. Stabilization. Show yourself control at the top. Show yourself control at the bottom base of that movement as well. Shoulders remain square towards the ground. Pushing as hard as you can. Excellent job. Come on, everybody. Light it on up. Last 10 seconds. Pushing through. Standing tall. Pushing through. Standing tall. Last rep. Best rep. Boom. Love it. Reverse lunge. Knee drive time. We go. Front rack style position. Palms facing on in towards your front delts now. Eyes are forward. Take that right leg. Back or left leg backing down. Power punch through that right foot. Knee drive up. Back into center. Hit it on home. Boom. Loving it. Eyes are forward the whole way through. Front rack style position. Knees tracking up over the top side of that toe as much as you can. Back left knee goes down towards the ground. Left knee goes up high to the sky with the toe flexed up towards the ceiling. Right there, right now. Down and back as the sweat pours on into those eyeballs here today, right? This is all you, everybody. You're building that strength, that power, that force generation through each foot. Back and forth for 2. Hit on home and 1. Great work right there, Casey. Come on. Left foot forward. Right toe back and down. Sweaty smiles on those faces, of course, of utmost importance here today. Because this workout is tough. You are way, way tougher. So you might as well enjoy the ride for the 45 minutes, right? Down, right back on up. We go. Down, right back on up. We go. Pivoting a few different ways. Show you different viewpoints of the form so you can make sure you're practicing that strong, powerful, virtuous form. Every single rep you do, come on. This is all you right here, right now. Back and forth, all the way, baby. Come on, light it up. Down, back on up. We go. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent, excellent work. Time to rest it on up. Time to towel on off. Oh my goodness. All right, well, nothing like holding some heavy dumbbells out there for you. Nothing like front rack style position. Open up through the abs as well, right? Absolutely fantastic. That's how y'all do it. So we're gonna get on after section 4, halfway point already in this 45-minute burner, right? Wipe that sweat out of your eyeballs. Time to rock and roll, my friends. Here we go. Banded pull aparts coming our way here today. Palms facing down towards the ground, across the break of the wrist. Spread those fingers nice and wide. Straight elbow position. Abs tight, butt tight, the whole way through. So you're pushing hard through those heels, keeping your glutes nice and tight, stacking your ear over the shoulder, right up over the hip, right? Similar to what we do with the leg movements, though. We don't want to decrease the tension. We want to increase the tension. So stop right there, pull wide, stop right there. Excellent job. Now turn those palms facing on in. Thumbs up towards the sky. Eyes forward. Working through those rear delts, everybody. Backside of those shoulders looking good, everybody. Come on. Here we go. You get inverted. Thumbs down, pinkies up, palm facing away. Oh, yeah. A little weak side of that shoulder getting a little stronger. No more weak side of that shoulder for us here today, right? Come on. Back and forth. Try to get as inverted as possible. The pinky over the thumb for 2 and 1. All right. That was easy. That was a little warm-up. Now, we're going to go up top side. Palms facing on in. Reach on up as high as you can over the top side of your shoulders. I'm going to go back here. As I like to say, the cheap seats, everybody. But you're trying to drive your head through the shoulders as much as you can. Arms locked to those elbows. Palms facing on in towards one another. So you're spreading your fingers nice and wide still. Opening on up. Straight elbow position. So you're working through the shoulder, the lat as much as you can. Now go palms facing forward. There you go. Still keeping your head driving through those locked out arms though, right? Your butt's nice and tight. Palms are facing forward. Eyes are forward the whole way through. Pulling strong, lighting up those arms. Now you're gonna go inverted, thumbs facing forward, palms facing away. Pinkies out to the back side. Still spreading those fingers wide, still reaching them on up to the sky. Oh yeah, for 3, for 2, and 1. Amazing, amazing work, everybody. Scat pull time. Now what are you gonna do? Take the band, interlace your fingers around it. Thumbs on top, just like so, right about your sternum height. Ever so slightly, pull the elbows higher than your shoulders. Now you're gonna work through the rear delts. You're gonna squeeze through the upper back as much as you can with the knuckles pointing on in towards one another, and just squeeze through the upper back a few inches. Back and forth we go. Now the kicker, you are not trying to pull the band apart like this, right? That's a big common mistake. It's not this. You're using your backside position. So the arms, forearms, and grip strength is gonna stay right there. All you're gonna do is squeeze through the upper back, open back and forth. Elbows remain high the whole way through. Back and forth, squeezing back to center, squeezing back into center. You go. You want to feel this one up in between your shoulder blades as much as you can, up through the lats, back and forth the whole time for 3, for 2. Oh my, what amazing job, everybody. Now, palms facing down towards the ground. Take it out in front. Have those hands slightly wider than the shoulders. Now what you're going to do, all you're going to do is squat down, keeping the hands in that exact same position. Back on up. Now, palms facing on in. There you go. Squat down. Keep the wrists right where they're at. Oh, yeah. Now, flip those thumbs down. Pinkies on top. Keep that band tension all the way through. Full range of motion on that squat, my friends. Back and forth. Linear line in that spine. Slow controlled on that squat. Thumbs up now. Palms facing on in. Bands intact the whole way through. Thumbs down, pinkies on top, my friends. Tension in that band. Oh my, that inverted one gets me every time, right? Hit it on home, down. Hit up that trio, slow control down. Back on up we go. Thumbs up, palms on in. Get it done. Last rep, best rep. Get inverted. Palms facing away, pinkies on top. Hit it on home. Banded push-ups now. Band stays exactly where it's at, but you're going down on the ground. Separate the hands just outside the shoulders. Bands downtown. Making sure you're keeping tension in that band the whole way through. Slow, controlled on the push-ups. Chest to the deck. Abs nice and tight the whole way through. Pushing through the palms as hard as you can and keeping those abs tight as possible. Down, right back on up. Squeezing through those shoulder blades the whole way through. But keeping that tension in the band the whole time, right? Your abs tight, butt tight, tailbone tucked down and in. Turning those elbows in towards your ribs. Pushing through those palms as hard as possible, my friends. Come on, light it up, down, up we go. Last rep, best rep for 2 and 1. Awesome, awesome work. Banded V-ups, right leg, left leg, we go. Band still coming with us though, right? Here we go. Band's rocking and rolling all the way through. Hollow hold position. You're going to go on in, hollow hold, alternate left leg up, right leg up. Palms facing in towards one another the whole way through. Control the core as much as possible right there by pushing the ribs to the hips, the belly button down to that tailbone the whole time, right? So your hands are reaching up behind you as I drop my head on the big heavy weights. You're going on into it, left side, right side, back and forth. Still pulling that band apart as much as you can, but trying to make sure you are controlling your core. You're squeezing through those abs as much as possible. You're not just trying to spastically go through 1,000 reps on these movements, right? Keeping that band tension the whole way through. Palms facing inward towards one another and reaching up behind you as far as you can. For 2 and 1. Keep the band right where it's at. Flip it over to high plank. Now you're back in the high plank, standard push-up position like you were in a second ago. Now what you're going to do with that right arm. You're going to take the right arm forward, back to center, right arm side tap, back to center, and then reverse tap, back into center. You go. Now switch it up. Left hand goes forward, center, side tap, center, reverse, back in. Hit it on home. Now switch it back to right side. Forward, center, side, center, reverse, center. Straight elbow position the whole way through. Back and forth to that left arm. We go. The goal, shoulders and hips remain square to the ground the whole way through. Your abs are in as tight as possible. Your elbow is locked, right? You're keeping that core touching through those touch points the whole way through, right? Your core is locked on in. Square it off, hips and shoulders to the ground. For 3, for 2, and 1. Rest that up. Don't mind if I do after that one. All right, everybody. Well, that was the mini band portion. Here we go. Who needs heavy weights when you have that mini band? That's a gift that keeps on giving for certain. Okay. So how's everyone doing so far? Feeling good? Feeling strong? Feeling sweaty? Feeling powerful? That's why you are here, right? That's why you're throwing it down here today, finding your best self, your strongest self, your most relentless self, right? There we go. I'm right here with you every single rep of the way, everybody. Let's do it. So now you're going to go on in an overhead pull, downtown on the ground. Good news on this one, only single heavy dumbbells needed, right? Bad news, here we go. Challenging news, we still got work to do. Overhead pull. You're on your backside, looking up towards the ceiling. 10-degree elbow bend. Pull the DB up over your face. Slowly bring it back into center. Lengthening, flaring out those armpits, those lats, as much as you can for a nice strong V-taper. Keeping those abs in nice and tight the whole way through. So you're just going back and forth, slow and controlled. DB is in that vertical position, pulling right over your eye line, not going too far past your chin in any way, but keeping those elbows bent about 10 degrees the whole way through, nearly straight arm position, right? Back and forth the whole time. Excellent job, everybody. Light it up for 3. Slow down 2. Last rep, best rep, and 1. Excellent, excellent job. High plank pull through time. Dumbbell starts outside that right shoulder. High plank position we go. And now you're going on into it. Underhand grip, left hand. Pull it across the ground, lift it off the ground, set outside that left shoulder. Underhand grip, right hand, lift it off the ground, set it outside that right shoulder. You're in the high plank the whole way through, keeping the shoulders and hips square to the ground the whole time. Back and forth, you go. Grip. Rip the DB off the ground, strong and powerful. Do not drag it on the ground, and make sure your core is locked on in as much as you can the whole way through. So your shoulders and hips remain square, your butt's tight, your abs are tight. You're still smiling on your first live with us, right, Brooke? Here we go. A few more reps to go, everybody. Digging deep for 3, for 2, and 1. Excellent, excellent job right there. Now you're going to go single arm press from a lunge position. DB goes into that right hand, like so. Big old deep lunge position. Left fist punching on out. Eyes are forward. Single arm Arnold press. So you're pushing your hips forward towards the back of your left heel, right? Pushing your hips forward, back right foot, toe is pointed away from your body the whole way through. Squaring off those shoulders the whole time, so that left arm is punching out even with that left shoulder the whole way. Not down, not up, not in front, not backward. Just right out even with the shoulder the whole time. Stay right there, keep pushing the hips forward. I'll show you the side profile view as well. Open on up, shoulders and hips remain square, fist in nice and tight. Pushing as hard as you can through that fist up, and then pulling down, straight down to that original start position by squeezing that bicep and that right arm hard as possible. For 2 and 1. Excellent job, everybody. Let's go ahead and switch it up. Left hand has that DB. Right foot is forward. Right fist punching on out now. Eyes are forward the whole way through, pushing up and after that left arm. Feel that hip flexor, that quadricep, open on up as much as you can. Down, right back on up. Down, right back on up we go. Lighting on up here today in the best way possible on Chris Ryan Fitness, everybody. Your 45 minutes, your strength total body, your advanced level class. Oh, yeah, you're top of the mountain now. Come on, right there. Right now, back and forth the whole time, pushing up strong, pulling down strong, pushing up strong, pulling down strong for 3, for 2, and 1. High plank static row, we go. So now, no DB, static row, right? High plank position, right hand neutral grip, row it up, hold it at the base of the rib. Shoulders and hips remain square to the ground. Hold as long as you can right there. I will stop you halfway through, right? So your eyes are down, elbows high to the sky the whole time. You got about 5 seconds right here. Keep holding, keep grinding on out for 2 and 1. Now, switch it on up. Left hand, getting that DB action, right? Right hand pushing hard as you can through the floor. 1 row. That's all we got to give. Elbows high to the sky. Eyes are downtown towards the ground. Abs in nice and tight the whole way through. Knuckles are pointed towards the ground. Elbows pushing up high to the sky. Less than 10 seconds to go. Come on. Light it on up. This is your time to shine. Your time to be relentless. 3, 2, 1. Absolutely amazing work. Single arm barrel press, hollow hold. We go. Oh, yeah. Don't mind if I do. So, DB's in that right hand now. Hollow hold position. Press it up across your body, over the top side of your sternum. So left hand up, hovering through, back and forth the whole time. Eyes are forward towards your toes. So as you hit that hollow hold, You're keeping your shoulders and hips square, elbows just south of the shoulder, north of the hip, and just a few inches range of motion. Keeping the tension through the pec, the bicep, and that front delt as much as you can. Now, let's go ahead and switch it on up. Hollow hold we go. DB is in that left hand. Right fist is punching it out. Press up and over the top side of your sternum. Back and forth. Strong as possible. Lighting it up here today in the best way. Elbow south of the shoulder, north of the hip. Pressing that DB up over the top side of your sternum for 3, 2, 1. Amazing, amazing work, everybody. Push-ups to alternating toe touch time. We go. DB's in our hands. We go. High plank position. 1 offset push-up. Take the DB back to that left toe, or back to that right toe. Back into center. Switch up the grip to that right hand now. 1 offset push-up. Take it back to that left toe. Pike it up. Back into center. Switch up that grip to that left hand. 1 offset push-up. Push through. Back and forth. We go. Down. Back on up. Switch the grip. Down. Right. Back on up. We go. As you pike the hips up, keep that arm straight as possible. Take it back towards the toe, but don't drop it on the toe. Bring it back into center, then switch up the grip to the opposite hand. Keep rocking and rolling, everybody. You got to empty that tank right here, right now. Less than 10 seconds to go, Casa. I'm on, Corrine. Dig deep, Lance. 2, 1. Great work, Casey. Love it, love it, love it. Down we go, over to the side. Tala on off. All right, everybody. Iron sharpens iron. 5 down. 1 more big one coming your way here today, and then we will be done. Strength total body. Your throwdown Thursday. Tired, sweaty, but your muscles, they're looking good, right? There you go. That's all that matters, everybody. Endorphins released. Strong and powerful right here, especially right here, right? Low plank, alternating elbow raise. We go. Forearms downtown on the ground now. Here we go. Abs in, nice and tight. Raise up that right arm, hold. 1,001, 1,002. Back to center. Raise up that left arm, hold. 1,001, 1,002. Abs in, tight as you can. Flex your bicep towards the ground. Keep your eye gaze towards the ground the whole time, right? As you hit that offset style position, you are only raising your arm. You're not turning your hips away in any position. You're keeping your butt tight, tailbone tucked down and in the whole way through. You are crushing it, Corrine. Come on. Excellent, excellent job. Digging deep. Final 20 seconds to go. This is all you. Raise it on up. Flex that bicep. Work through that shoulder blade as much as you can. You are getting it done here today in the best way. Come on, everybody. Digging deep. 3, 4, 2, and 1. Single arm DB crunch. Here we go. Dumbbell into that right hand. We go. Now you're going to raise up. So right hand's up the whole time with that dumbbell. And now you're going to raise up that left leg up, push up through, similar to that crunch that we were doing earlier, right? So you're raising the right hand with the dumbbell up towards that straight left leg position. Push up and in as far as possible. Up and in as far as possible. Trying to keep that leg locked at the knee, working through the hip flexor the whole time, right? Back and forth, pushing hard as you can, reaching and stretching the whole time. Chin tucked in towards your chest, leg is locked, reaching, pulling those ribs right on in towards those hips the whole time, baby. Come on, this is it. Final few reps. Push up, reach, push up, and reach for the stars for 2 and 1. Quickly switch. Left hand up, right leg is straight. Push up and in. Toes flex in towards your body the whole way through. Chin tucked in towards your chest the whole time. Right hand's on the ground, palm facing down just outside the hip. Pushing up and in, stabilizing through that arm, the shoulder, and your core the whole way through. Back and forth the whole time. Up and after it here today. Come on. Just like always, back and forth. Get it done here, everybody. Strong as possible. Steady through that grip. Steady through that arm lock the whole way through. Reaching, stretching, pushing your upper limits. because guess what? You have none. Come on, you got to dig deep. You got to believe. For 3, 4, 2, and 1. Amazing, amazing work. All right, next one. Dumbbells hovering, vertical position. All you're going to do is look at it, right? Prop yourself up, tall, proud chest. Straighten out that left leg now. Toes flex back toward your face. Up and over we go. Back and forth. Nice, easy, breezy, all the way through. Keeping your ear stacked over your shoulder, right up over the hip the whole time. Keeping that leg locked the whole way through. Up and over. Leg locked to the knee. Quads engaged. Toes dorsiflex back toward your body, right? Keep your shoulders up over the top side of your hips. Ears up over those shoulders the whole way through. Back and forth. As soon as the heel touches the ground, you immediately go back up and over. Now, hold the last 15 directly over the dumbbell. Do not let that heel touch the ground. Oh, yeah, or touch the top of that dumbbell. Keep that toe flex back. Keep that quad engaged. Oh, my, it's a little tougher. Come on. 3, dig deep. Don't touch it. 2, 1. Oh, my goodness. Okay, switch it up. Right leg out in front. Now, we're getting on after it. Tall, proud chest. Okay, dumbbell, we're going to win here today. Up and over. Right side, back and forth. Little walk in the park. We go. Knee is locked. Hip flexors engaged. Quadricep engaged, right? You're not even lifting any weight. You're actually just looking at it. Oh, my. Why is it so tough, right? Well, the quad is engaged in a different way, and the hip flexors engaged in a different way than normal. We sit a lot, and this is just a whole host of different exercises that you can do to help yourself get strong as possible, right? More fun coming your way here on the Chris Ryan Fitness app every single time you tune in, everybody. 2, 1. Now hold. Keep that right leg locked. Do not quit. Do not let that leg drop. Do not let that heel touch the top side of that dumbbell. Oh, no. Not today. Not ever. 3, 2, 1. Get out of here, dumbbell. Static hold press. We go with a hollow hold to take us down victory lane. I got to towel off for this one. I'm scared to drop those sweaty dumbbells on my head. All righty, here we go. Back and forth. Hollow hold position. Static press. Dumbbells up. Hold. That's all you're going to do. 1 rep. Hold as tight as you can. Abs as tight as possible. Toes flex back towards your face. Knees locked. Pushing the DBs up over the top side of your chest. Knuckles up to the sky. Palms facing away towards your feet. Curl your blades off the ground as high as you can. And we have less than 25 seconds to earn the right for that cool down. Pressing up as high as you can, everybody. This is your time to shine. Your strength, total body. Your time to build that muscle. Be relentless and play till that whistle blows. Less than 10 seconds. Chin in towards your chest. Abs a little tighter. A little longer. 3, 2, 1. Amazing, amazing work. Set up those dumbbells off to the side. Absolutely awesome, awesome work, everybody. DB's off to the side. That was absolutely fantastic. Stand tall, stand proud. And now, get him on up. We certainly earned the right to flex him if you got him, everybody. That is how you throw it down on Thursday, everybody. Throw it on Thursday. 45-minute strength total body. Soup to nuts. Dishes are done. Put a fork in me. Absolutely amazing, amazing work. Let's go right on after a quick little stretch and get you underway with the rest of your day. Left leg up over that right. Cup those elbows up and over in. Chin in towards your chest. Roll those shoulders forward now. Sweat dripping everywhere. Heavy, relaxed elbows coming down and in towards the top side of your toes. That is how you do it, everybody. That was absolutely awesome, awesome work. Take it down and in. Roll those shoulders forward. Don't forget to tag me with the sweaty pumped up selfie at Chris Ryan Fitness on Instagram or Facebook. There you go. Post into the Team Chris Ryan Fitness group, everybody. Help expand the Chris Ryan Fitness app membership, the community. I love all your support. It means so much to me. We are getting it done in the best way here at the Chris Ryan Fitness app, everybody. Down and in we go. Jackie A., you absolutely crushed it here today. So proud of you, showing on up, being your best self. Take that left hand up over that right elbow as much as you can. Back and forth all the way through. Yeah, that might have been insane, Corrine, but guess what? You did it. You held those weights over your head. You kept those abs in nice and tight. You're probably smiling and cursing me out at the same time, right? There we go. Love it, love it, love it. Casey, getting it done in the best way. That's right, Casey. I like to squeeze out every ounce of energy from you, every single rep along the way. Adi was in the house. Adi, what is up? Thank you for joining us as well, everybody. Can't wait to see you next time. I got a beginner level 15-minute abs class coming your way here in about 15 minutes time. If you can, join me on that one. And also a Tabata fun class coming your way for the final trio of Throwdown Thursday here today. See you next time on Chris Ryan Fitness. Great job.